Hello everyone, for today's video I have a full Saiyan Saga themed moveset. Now this was suggested by Zabolia, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure, but I'm sorry if I completely butchered that name. But if you guys have any moveset theme suggestions for yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments and the best ones will be used for future videos. And of course, if you're new to the channel then consider subscribing, as that really does help me out a lot, and be sure to get the Dragon Balls for my bell. But going to this moveset, we've got for our 4 supers, Kamehameha, Gun, Destructo Disc and Tri-Beam, and for our 2 ultimates we've got the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha, and for our second ultimate we can pick between the Unrelenting Barrage or Neo Tri-Beam, Kaioken as a transformation and Instant Rise as a evasive. So I did decide to go for Neo Tri-Beam over Unrelenting Barrage. On paper this moveset looked like a ton of fun to use. You've got really popular attacks like Gun and Kamehameha, and you know, really devastating attacks like the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. With that being said, you do have Kaioken, which is probably the worst transformation in the game, let's be fair. So yeah, I mean, again, it looked like a ton of fun, but let's just get into the first fight. So going to the first fight, I believe this is the only fight in this video with limitations off, and this is actually I can't remember if this is, this is ranked, but I can't remember if this was with limitations on or off, because I think if you play with limitations off, then, you know, you're the level that you're at. But I think I used Kaioken in this fight, and I've got the Body Dom Family Now Super Soul, which I think it drains your health, but it increases your power of Kaioken. I can't remember off the top of my head. You saw it earlier in the video, so yeah. But okay, like I said, this is on paper, well, in theory, if you like, it seems like a very fun moveset, because you got like, okay, Instant Rise could be replaced with something a bit better, I think, and you'll see why I now hate that in the next fight. But yeah, you got stuff like Kaioken, Gun, Kamehameha, like right there, Gun, Tri-Beam, Destructo Disc, and I like those attacks because, I mean, this may sound a bit dumb, but if you use those attacks while you're standing on the ground, there's actually a slightly different animation. I just think that's a very nice touch. So broke his guard there, and I decided to go for the stamina reset myself. I was thinking, well, if he rushes into me here, you know, not using the Hound Dash, just normally, just rushing into me normally, I could probably hit him with the ×4 Kaioken Kamehameha. He doesn't do that, he goes for the ×20 version, so then I go for the ×4 version here. I think it hit him a little bit, but completely failed, and he's running, I think it's just full power charge. I do check his moveset in a little bit, I think, just to make sure it's not maximum charge, because that looked a bit too fast for it, to be honest. But yeah, okay, so yeah, this isn't with limitations off, because, you know, the Super Soul hasn't kicked in. I'm certain there's one fight in this video with it, but yeah, I would like to play with limitations off more, like playing matches with limitations off, because I tend to have more fun that way, and my controller's about to die, but whatever. I would like to play with limitations off in playing matches a lot more, but no one joins, and I don't know if it's because, well, when I recorded this video, it was on the 4th of March, I believe, which, funnily enough, is when I first made this new channel. I didn't announce it until the 14th, or like I made it just to set everything up and upload some videos ready. But, so yeah, channel anniversary. Oh man. But yeah, I would like to play with limitations off a lot more, because I just tend to think that those fights are more fun and more intense, and they can last longer, you know, like potentially 15 minutes, which will be very interesting. But yeah, but while I was trying to record this video, I noticed that, well, the Frieza event was on, the Frieza Sage event, when he tries to invade Content City, and I've noticed that whenever that event is on, no one joins my lobby regardless of what room I make. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, like if there's some sort of internal server glitch, I'm not too sure. But here he goes for the Kaioken Kamehameha, and I'm thinking, oh, I mean bad, like well, okay, I've lost. So yeah, this was the first fight I had with this moveset, you know, the exhibition match, if you will. But because that was a ranked battle, he didn't join my room again after that, so I'm thinking, okay, well, he won properly, like, I'm not going to take that away from him, like, good game, like, he kicked my ass. Yeah, so I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm still trying to warm up with the moveset, because I did spend like a minute or so in the training mode. So yeah, immediately after that fight, well, like maybe a minute after, this guy joined, which I'm surprised how fast he joined, like what I said earlier with the Frieza Sage event. I believe early on, like within the first minute, I think, he goes for his golden form, so I was thinking, okay, he wants to play all out, so yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it. But we've gone to a clash there. He now has just under 2 bars of ki, because he just used the Darkness Twin Star, and I was thinking, okay, if he wants to use Darkness Twin Star a lot in this fight, and I don't think he uses it again, I'm going to be okay, because I've got Gun, Kamehameha, and the Tri-Beam attack, so I could just break his shield immediately. Not really a big deal there. But yeah, like he doesn't go for it again, as far as I can remember. But yeah, in a moment, I think he tries to go for the Garden Form. Right there, I hit him. I do find it a bit weird that I was going to say Arcosians, that the Frieza race doesn't have, they don't get invisibility frames when they do transform. Just felt a bit weird. And I just saw, like, I did try and break his guard. It hit him, but it didn't do anything. So whatever. I go for the Kaioken times 4 there. The Kaioken times 4 Kamehameha rather. Biggest mistake of the fight, and probably the biggest mistake I've made in Xenoverse 2 so far. I've got instant rise, he goes for supernova there, I get up, I go for the homing dash, completely fail. I'm thinking, oh for fuck's sake, the homing dash failed. I went for instant rise, I think I used it twice, but no, he completely wrecked me. Oh god damn. Oh man, this just isn't my day, is it? I think a problem with this moveset is that it's either 0 or 100 in terms of like how intense it can be or how useful. Look, at 0 you've got instant rise, and as you just saw, it's useless. If I can help it, I'm not going to use instant rise again, because you just saw like it just didn't protect me at all, which does suck. But then you've got like Kaioken, which you can only use that effectively if you're going to use times 20. But then like the 4 supers, like right there, yes, Galagun does look very nice, but really, like Galagun and Kamehameha, at least in my opinion, unless you want to use them as a sort of sneak attack, maybe, they're not really going to be useful unless you're like a Super Saiyan and you can warp with them. And with this Destructo Disc, yes, it does trap your opponent and you can't block it, but it just takes too long to fire, and if your opponent knows that you've used it, it is actually quite easy to avoid, just step vanish. And with Tri-Beam, the super version, again, it just takes too long to use, and even if you charge that up to the second stage, I don't think you can block the second stage of it, but again, it just takes too long to charge up to be, you know, viable in my opinion. I mean, right here I'm charging it up, and the range is just pathetic, it really is. Yeah, so, and like with the ultimates, like that's like on the high end of the moveset, like in terms of how much damage and how useful they could be in certain situations. Because like I said, Kaioken times 20 with Neo Tri-Beam, that's actually probably the best, you know, strategy I could use with this moveset, because I mean it's just devastating. But then again, it could completely wreck me afterwards. And with the times 4 Kaioken coming out, you just saw right there. I mean, granted, I don't think it all hit him then, but I was in the recovery animation, and as you just saw in the last fight, he was able to get up after I used it and then break my guard, then completely wreck me with Supernova. Oh jeez. So yeah, I break his guard there, I go for Galagun, he moves out of the way, he goes for Die Missile Barrage, I use the Homing Dash, he's got no health now, try to finish him off with a very quick Kamehameha, fails. I don't even know what I did there, but yeah, I finish him off by sending him flying away. Like, I think he hit me at the same time as well, I'm not too sure, but yeah. Jeez, we're only 8 minutes in, I've got my first victory. Oh, this is probably the roughest video ever. Next fight, I can't remember which version of Hit My Opponent picks. I think it's the Pure Progress version, I'm not too sure, but yeah. But given how rough the first 2 fights were, I'm thinking, okay, I need to, you know, play good now, because I've been just getting my ass kicked so far. So that being said, I'm not necessarily now planning to use this moveset. You know, I will use it if I can, but I'm not trying to hit my opponent with a specific attack. Hit, hahaha. Oh, kill me. Yeah. But with that being said, I will do, you know, other Saga movesets like the Frieza Saga, Namek Saga, Cell, Android, Majin Buu, you know, stuff like that. So I'll leave those suggestions in the comments. I'll get around to them at some point. I'll make this its own like mini-series, as well as adding these videos to the playlist, the Xenoverse moveset themes and builds playlist that you can find in the description. So I do go for a standard reset there, thinking, okay, if I hit him with the Kaioken times 4 Kamehameha, he probably won't be able to hit me until my stamina recovers, but no, I mean, I'll still go away with it there. So I almost broke his guard again for a second time using the stamina break. I was thinking he's going to break my guard, that's why I didn't vanish, because if I'd vanished then, I just don't think it would have been the best thing to do, unless he went for the stamina break. So, I mean, that's something you tend to see a lot with hit players, like what they do. Go for the triangle stamina break there, go for the Tri-Beam, first time it misses because the range is awful, then I charge it up, and I was actually really surprised how much damage that did. Like, oh my god, that actually did quite a lot of damage, like that's on par with some ultimates I'd imagine, so, Jesus Christ. I don't know what he's doing here. I think he's just trying to either charge up or go. Well, I was thinking he may want to charge up or go for Pure Progress, but he's got max keys, so it wouldn't make sense to charge up. Maybe go for Pure Progress. Again, I can't really remember which version he's picked. I break his guard again there. I charge up the Tri-Beam again. First time, it just completely failed. Go for it again. I charged, well, I was going to charge it up, but he hit me. No pun intended again. Before it recovered, I perfect blocked it when he went for the stamina break. I thought I was going to break his stamina again, but no. He got the time skip there. Thankfully, I avoided it. Well, I just moved out of the way. But yeah, I did go for the stamina break again, but his stamina recovered just before just after I used it. So that sucks. But I did break it again there. I go for the times 4 cow came coming out to finish him off. Maybe overkill a little bit, but given how bad I've been doing so far, I needed that. So far it's 2-2 against like how many fights I've won and lost in this fight. So I go into the the fifth fight. My opponent's picking Venus mode, Metacooler, and given that I got completely destroyed that Supernova earlier, I need some revenge now. So I did get a perfect block off there. I was expecting him to vanish after I hit him a few times, but we destroyed that lamppost, so 1 like for the lamppost, guys, please share. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't really know what I was trying to do at the moment because I do have a decent idea when it's going to vanish because I've been doing it quite a lot. Well, I've made him vanish quite a lot and I've anticipated the back here. And I did try and set up the anticipation fist there. I've got a lot of stamina, 5 bars of ki now. I was going to say a fair amount, but given I've got now almost 6 bars, I'm okay. I think I went for the times 3 Kalkin, I believe. Go for Neo Tri-Beam. It locks me off, I think, in a moment. No, it doesn't, but yeah, I'm just completely that walkway is just indestructible. I really do wish we could destroy things like the walkway, some buildings. That would be, I just think that would make the fights a bit more intense. So because I am Karken and because I just couldn't drop out of it, I did let my stamina get broken, and I think that was going to be the best thing to do in that situation. But here he goes for the the Supernova. Thankfully, I'm able to avoid it somehow. Like I went for the Holwyn Dash, and the indestructible red walkway stopped me from hitting him, which probably would have broken his guard, but it still saved me. So thank you. Yeah, so I'm glad the Supernova didn't hit me. I break his guard there. I go for the Destructo Disc. I went for the stamina break again. Must have missed it, so I don't know why I would have used it there. Because if he did hit him, it would have sent him flying away. So yeah, I sent him flying down there. He smashes into a car, destroys the car. I go for Kaioken there, times 20 I believe, because I'm thinking, okay, I've got a ton of health, ton of stamina and ki. He's on his last legs now in terms of how much health he has. Goes for another Supernova there, and I was kind of I was waiting to do that because given how much stamina I do have, I was thinking maybe we could go into some sort of clash, but no, nothing happens. I don't think he drains either of our stamina, apart from I'm using Kaioken, so it's going to drain some of mine. I probably should have finished up when I should have, because given I'm in Kaioken, right now I've got no stamina, and if I don't finish this off in a moment, I'm going to get my stamina broken. So, but thankfully he will have 4 bars of ki in a moment. Well, actually now he's got almost 5 bars, so he could hit me with the Supernova again. I can't remember if he does or not. But yeah, I'm thinking, okay, I messed up there. So I go for the Kaioken times 4 Kamehameha, whatever it's called. Surprised it hit him, but nevertheless it did hit him. Oh man, damn, okay, that auto was very close. So moving to the next fight, 3-2 for me so far. Went for the evasive there, don't know why. My opponent picks his avatar. I don't know what attacks he's running at the moment because I just decided to rush into him. Yeah, so I did break his guard, but because his stamina, he had a lot of stamina to begin with, he recharged in no time. He sent him flying away there to scan his moveset. He's got Emperor's Death Beam and Super Gun. So, okay, 2 very good ultimates. I would prefer Super Gun over Emperor's Death Beam because with Emperor's Death Beam, realistically, you're going to want to use it with max. Well, you're going to want to use it when you have max ki because it takes 3 bars of ki to use anyway, and then to maintain it, it really does eat your ki up quite a lot. And I was going to use my evasive here. I figured, well, there's no point because it's almost over with. I figured, well, maybe I can go to the Zenkai boost mode, so I'll get maybe a bit of an attack bonus. But by the time my stamina did recover, I figured, well, there's no point using it now. I go for the times 4 Kaioken there. I go for it twice. He misses both times. He goes for the Earth Shattering Gun, I think it was. Perfect blocked it, but it still hit me because I didn't move out the way in time. And now I'm thinking, okay, I don't know when he's going to go for the back hit, so that's why I let that combo play out a bit more. I break his guard again here, but damn it, we're going to another clash, so that's a valuable time where I could be attacking him and maybe going for the times 4 Kaioken Kamehameha. I break his stamina again, the moment rather, he's recovered, so very nice on my end. Hit him with the times 4 Kaioken Kamehameha. It didn't do as much damage as I think, and now I'm thinking, okay, I might be in a bit of trouble here. Thankfully he goes for the Emperor's Death Beam. And from here, I think I finished him off now. Sent him flying down. I go for, yeah, I hit him with the Destructile Disc. I was going to use 3 because that's how much ki I had. Like I could have just used 3 of them, but no, 1 was enough. Even if he got up in enough time, the Destructile Discs would have just tracked him and he wouldn't be able to have blocked it. And I think he maybe would have panicked that time. I think I'll give him a rematch, but he picks Super Gogeta this time. Oh man, okay, so completely off topic. I was just reading the comments of my latest video, which was, well, as I'm recording this, it's the pure Super Saiyan themed moveset, and almost every comment suggesting the moveset is saying like do a nothing moveset, because I said in that video like leave your worst moveset theme suggestions, and I'll also make that its own series. Oh man, again, I will do that eventually, but I just imagine that the last moveset video I do should be a nothing moveset, but I'm positive I'll do it before then, like before the next game comes out. So as soon as his stamina recovers, like he goes for the Super Kamehameha, I break his guard, I got more than enough time. Like I think I may have used the Homie Dash before he actually went for it, so that just sucks for him. I go for the Tri-Beam here, I try parrying it up, but again that's one of the reasons why the Tri-Beam attack isn't the best, because it's got no tracking. I don't think you can move with it, but I do go for a stamina reset there, and he catches me as I go for it, so yeah, I'm just getting my ass kicked now. I'm surprised he doesn't go for the Super Kamehameha, well he does right here, but it's right in front of me as as I've stood up, so I can just break his guard. I did that, then I went for Destructile Disc, then followed up with a Dandelion, then Kamehameha, but of course he moves out the way from the Kamehameha. I break his guard again, like once again, when his stamina, like as soon as it recovers, so that really does suck, but again, because he had like almost, I think he had like max stamina as I did it, like it's going to recover really fast, like within like a few seconds, like 2 seconds, maybe 3, but yeah, given the terrible start I had to this video, I think right now I'm in a decent place, and I think we're like halfway through this fight now. I do believe it's almost over. Yeah, I've got like what 5 times more health than he does, which is insane a lot given I've only got, well, I've got less than 1 bar of health now. He goes for Stardust Breaker there. Okay, this is where I got mixed up. He went for Stardust Breaker after I used the Harmony Dash, not earlier when I said I used the Harmony Dash after he went for Super Kamehameha. But yeah, this video is rough. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and with that being said, I'll see you next time. Oh man.